Good afternoon, welcome to a fabulous opportunity. The property is called Caer Fedwen, situated on Bretton Lane in Bretton, on the outskirts of Chester, surrounded by open countryside, yet convenient for Airbus, the A55 and Bretton Retail Park. The property is standing in approximately 3 acres of grounds, consisting of 2 paddock areas, some superb gardens with a large pond. We've got a large block paved driveway here with plentiful parking. The property lends itself to a variety of uses. It's currently got some stables in a different life. There's been some stabling here. There's also a very large workshop with lots of power. That'd be fantastic if you were in a light commercial business from here. But if you like your cars, you've got 2 very large double garages just here on the side of the property. Now, the detached residence that is Caer Fedwen is a 5-bedroom detached property, but I'll show you there's a former swimming pool area. Now, it's in need of a bit of work, but I think it offers a fantastic opportunity to be converted to something else. I was thinking maybe a granny flat or a separate residence. As the building is already up, it's just in a poor state of repair. The actual house itself, though, could be ready to move into and offers fantastic sized accommodation. To my right, we've got what would have been stable blocks. Now they're currently used for storage, but they are still very good quality stables. So if you were looking at equestrian use, you've got 2 paddock areas and stabling. Now, as we come round the corner, there's a detached, what used to be a dog kennel, carport, and you can see through to the gates, the start of the beautiful garden, including that pond. There's a large double gate which takes you into the workshop area, so you could easily drive a volume of cars into there quite easily if you're running something to do with vehicles, but there's plenty of space in there, full stop. As we come further along here, we've got what was a former tennis court, and I'm looking here towards the 2 paddock areas. So currently being grazed by some very, very happy sheep. There's 2 paddocks separated. And at one time, where there's additional parking here, this would have been a tennis court. It's a little bit different to my normal videos. Don't always have swimming pools and tennis courts. So that's the frontage. You've got lots of light commercial space, plentiful parking, 2 big garages, access to the 2 paddocks, and also into your garden. Now, I'll show you around the house, and then last but not least, I will show you around to the garden area at the rear. So now we are back inside, thankfully, because it's just started to rain. It's a really fine rain that gets you really wet. So anyway, it's enough about me. Into this large entrance hall. It's good sized. You can already see the large landing picture window, which throws in lots and lots of light. It's westerly facing at the back, so you can have some fantastic afternoon sunshine, sunsets, the like. Now, my favourite room in the house is the main living room. It's a fantastic size. It's got this huge log burning stove, and you've got French doors either side which take you into 2 different parts of the garden. You can see through the French doors here, this part of the garden I think would make a lovely seating area overlooking the pond with its bridge across, and then further views across to your paddocks. This French doors takes you round to a paved area which is next to the pool room and pool house, which I will show you. It's got a variety of uses though really, but that's a large open fire which will really sling out heat to warm such a big room. Didn't mention the workshop area, by the way, is 56 foot by 33 foot approximately inside. So that's me doing it in old money, showing my age, but that gives you an idea of the size of it. So I'll take you through now to the dining room. Again, another really good sized room. That's a large 6-person table, loads of room around it, room for a dressing table, and then more French doors onto the side garden, which is very, very private, this side of the garden. And then from the dining room, we go to a L-shaped breakfast kitchen, so you could easily have your breakfast table here. And then into the kitchen, we've got a range of original painted wall, floor and jewellery units, so usable in the first instance, but I think given the size of this property, you could really sort of reblend it, remodel it and have a huge, huge kitchen. It's a good size as it is, but now is the opportunity to do a super-sized kitchen, and there's plenty of space where you could do it in this house. So we've got ceramic tile flooring, it's all cream, so nothing not to like, and we're all UPVC double glazed all the way through. Now through this door here, I won't show you because it's a very busy working laundry room. There's a second downstairs loo, 3 in total, and then there's access to the first of your double garages. There's also further outside access to either side, front and back of the property. So that's the kitchen. Taking us back through the dining room. To our left here now, We have a very busy working office, so we'll just walk through this bit quite quickly. But again, you could use it as a playroom. There's a further porch here, which has got access to the pool area. Again, another study here, good size. Again, French doors onto a patio area. So to get your bearings, to your right-hand side there is the living room. Now this area quite excites me actually. In its day, it will have been a very, very sort of high-end side of the building. You've got a swimming pool, which is in a bad state of repair. Would have been roofed, this property, but obviously that was in a bad state of repair and has had to be removed. There's a WC here, so if you're having a party, that was the intention. And then out here, there's a pool house, which has got sliding doors, again in a poor state of repair. The pool itself, like I say, would really need to be cleaned up. But my feeling is, it's such a big space and there's already the building there that you could extend the property into that and do anything you really wanted to with it. So yes, you could have a swimming pool back. It'd be fantastic for the 3 days of the year we get some sunshine. But also, we've got a dependent relative, teenager. You've already got a ready-made area there that you're not gonna have to worry about planning with. Okay, we're not quite finished with the ground floor. We've still got a pool room or a games room. So just to show you the size of it, this is a standard size pool table. Again, the French doors give a really superb view over towards the pond. There's an exposed brick wall, feature wall there. But again, this could be anything you wanted. You could have a second cozier living room, playroom for the kids. Downstairs loo, so 1 of 3. This is obviously the largest and the one that you'd offer to guests. This has got ceramic tile flooring and then a double storage airing cupboard just there as well. So that's completed the ground floor. Now let me take you upstairs. As we go up, absolutely love this window. Fantastic view. Imagine looking at that every morning when you're coming down the stairs. And then we go up to the first floor. The thing with Bretton as well, you're surrounded by very pretty properties. It's a real mixed area. Now, this is the master bedroom, huge size, dual aspect, so we've got light coming through either side. And then a large ensuite bathroom just through here, where we've got both a bath and a separate shower cubicle, white suite, but really good sized ensuite. Now, we've got 5 bedrooms in total, 3 of which have really got ensuite shower rooms, but then there's a 4th bedroom that's got access to a further shower. So 4 of the 5 rooms are easily served by another bathroom. Again, I love this landing area. I love the 70s architecture. I think it's fantastic. So through here, the bedrooms are all of a similar nature, all double-sized. This is what I've called bedroom 2. Just it's a nice size, well decorated. And then just through here, we've got an ensuite shower room. There's a shower just behind the door. It's a white suite. And there's a single wardrobe just through there. Won't take you through there, that's sort of under the eaves. So you've got 3 decent sized storage rooms, a particularly large one to the rear, and then 2 smaller ones which you need to pass through. And then we've got this inner landing area. So again, room for a little desk if a teenager didn't want the desk in their bedroom. Double bedroom here. This is the only one that doesn't have its own ensuite, but there is a shower room close by. So just here, there's another shower room. The shower's hiding behind the door, which could really serve these 2 bedrooms. So it's 2 bedrooms without an ensuite, but I'm kind of counting that shower room as the ensuite to those 2. And then we go through now to the rear bedroom. This one here, again, another good size. It's out of the way from the rest of the house. So you've got an older child, this would be the perfect one where they've got a bit of independence, and then another ensuite just through here. So that's the guided tour of the inside of Caer Fedwen. So you've got 5 double-sized bedrooms. You've got loads and loads of stuff to play with outside. So the workshop, the 2 double garages, former tennis court, 2 paddocks. Now the last but not least, I'm going to brave the rain to give you a small insight to the rear garden. So out into the rear of Caer Fedwen now. As you can see, the lovely bridge which takes you across to the pond. It's a really good sized pond. It's a sort of garden that you could go for walks in. The lawns are extensive, so to the point that the owner has to hire some very nice sheep to cut the grass for him. So that's how big the gardens are. Now the lawns down there extend into some woodland. There's a log cabin down there as well. There's loads of things you could do with the garden, and it sweeps around the tree line. And as you can see in the distance, we've got our 2 paddocks which go beyond the rear garden. So if you're looking for a really good sized westerly facing garden with room to, I think, add your own input to the property while still having a huge 5-bedroom detached house with lots and lots of frontage, a detached workshop, 2 large garages, a former tennis court which could be reinstated. There is lots and lots of things that could be done with this fabulous property. Now, to talk to us about viewing it, give us a call at Currans Homes. Our number is 01244 313 900. Thank you very much for watching.